Thank you, Madam Speaker. It's nice to see you there. I don't want to speak long. I just wanted to stand up and say, I was tempted when I saw that my caucus was invited to come up and speak and be part of the budget talks after not being allowed to be involved in it for so long. And I was encouraged, and I thought, we were going to come together and really work and come up with a solution that was good for everyone in the state of Connecticut. And then when I saw that the structural long-term pieces weren't going to be addressed, I was very concerned, and I have to be honest, I felt disappointed that I wasn't going to be able to vote for a package that I thought we should be voting on together as a unified legislature. Most notably, I was excited to know that GE was going to get some relief, not a lot, but at least some relief. And obviously that's a huge issue for me because Fairfield is the home of GE. And it really is all my town has been talking about since we left here in June. You can't go to the post office, the grocery store, a restaurant, take a walk down the street with your dog and not have a conversation with someone about GE. It is on everyone's minds. But GE said over and over that they didn't want a special deal. They weren't happy about these tax changes, but they didn't want a special deal. And what they were most notably concerned about was the fact that the state had a lot of structural problems, that we had pension issues and liabilities and retiree liabilities, and that our state wasn't on sure footing. So that when a state government is not on sure footing, it comes back after businesses every year because there's always going to be a deficit. So no business really feels safe. They're not sure. Maybe next year we're going to get hit with this, or maybe next year we're going to get hit with that. And that's really not the way businesses want to operate. They want stability. They want to know that they can count on what the tax policy is in the state of Connecticut or in any state they're in. So that was disappointing to see that we're not addressing our long-term issues. I mean, just evidenced earlier when we had a vote on if this legislature should have an opportunity to actually review contracts. Contracts, state of the Connecticut contracts. And this body voted not to have the ability to review contracts. And I just don't understand why that is. These contracts, these salaries are paid with taxpayer dollars. Taxpayer dollars that people work so hard to earn, and we don't even want to review the contract? We don't want to even see if we can make some changes? So, unfortunately, from someone from Fairfield who wants to be part of doing something to benefit GE, frankly, we should be doing something benefit all the companies in this state. We should have stayed in that room a little longer, and we should have worked together on long-term structural changes for this state, because everyone in this room knows that we do have a financial crisis. We do have it. It's not a secret, and we should be working together. We should be working together. Thank you, Madam Speaker.